We installed GPS systems on 25 of our snowplow trucks, and what we'll be able to do with that is we'll be able to monitor those trucks during a snowstorm. We'll be able to see live data, transfer it back to our location, salt rates, liquid rates, speed, location of the vehicles, and then from there we'll run reports at the end of a shift and be able to put together all this data on how much salt was used during a snowstorm and how many miles these plows have driven. Those features are built in. We've got sensors to tell us when the front plow is down, the wing is down, and the salt rate, as I mentioned. So we'll be able to see the operators are putting it down at 200 pounds a lane mile, 300, 350. Before we had the GPS, we would have to wait until the whole storm was over and the trucks were parked in the truck barn, and then we'd manually get this information. We'd have to pull it off of the trucks. Now we can see it live, we can run reports and see how much salt was actually put down on the roads during actual shift instead of a whole storm. We're up to around 800 lane miles of road, and all 25 of the routes, they cover all those roads. This is an ongoing analysis. We'll be looking at this for years to come, and we're looking at benefits of redesigning these routes, making them more efficient. Hopefully out of this system and the analysis, we can tweak the routes, balance them, reduce deadhead times. That's the times that the plows are actually in the up position, leaving the shop here and getting out to the route.
I'm Larry Savage, Manager of Highway Operations for the Lake County Division of Transportation. I'm in the building that houses our blending system for our snow and ice removal operations. Most people feel that we just go out and spread salt, but our snow removal operations have become more complicated than that. In the early 90s, we started experimenting with anti-icing and pre-wetting using salt brining. Our studies showed 30% of our salt was lost due to the bounce when applied dry. By pre-wetting our salt, we could keep 30% more of our salt on the pavement and out of the ditches. Further experimenting found when blending salt brine, a protein like beet juice, and calcium chloride, we could lower our liquid working temperatures down to -20 degrees. The beet juice creates a barrier between the road surface and the snow, not allowing it to bind to the surface. This allows for easier snow removal. It requires for less chemical to remove the snow from the road. These 3 pumps right here, one pumps salt brine, one pumps beet juice, one pumps calcium. They're all blended in our blending system. It goes right into a tank on the truck, and then the truck sprays the salt with the blended system, with the blend. Using the blended product with the beet juice is better for the environment. It requires less salt use. By pre-wetting your salt on the truck, it allows for you to save 30% of your salt from loss in the ditches, saving the environment and keeping the salt on the road where you want it to be. It saves on the wear and tear of the equipment because it requires less cycles when you're out plowing your roads. When you're out on a route, you don't have to go around the route as many times. You can remove it quicker. Blending our products and pre-wetting our salt has allowed us to lower our calcium chloride from 10 gallons per ton to 2 gallons per ton, while lowering the effective working temperatures of our products from 15 degrees to -20 degrees. When we first started using the beet juice, it cost quite a bit more than just calcium chloride. The cost of the product over the years, as more and more departments are using it, more municipalities are using it, the prices come down. It costs us 32 cents a gallon to make the blend. We estimated that if we could reduce our salt applications by 50 pounds per lane mile, we would break even. We have reduced our salt applications by 100 pounds per lane mile and our calcium chloride by 8 gallons per ton. We are saving wear and tear on equipment, man hours, and fuel. More and more of our neighboring counties, municipalities, and townships are discovering the benefits of using a blended product. The village of Libertyville uses it, Vernon Township uses it, Warren Township uses it, the village of Gurnee uses it. It's a trend I believe we will continue to see.